welcome aboard. If you're watching this, let me be the first to say congratulations. You have recently been hired by DeFrehn Media, and today begins your first day of training.
Ooh, can I make a video now?
No, Cameron. We have a lot to learn before we can make any videos. As you can see on this chart... DeFrehn Media is currently holding steady in ratings. But it didn't get that way overnight, because the doors lock up at midnight. No, the story of DeFrehn Media is the story of one man's confidence, consistency, and sweat. But mostly, his sweat. In the beginning. You might think that since he was a young boy, founder Aidan DeFrehn wanted to pursue in the world of art. And you're right! After middle school, DeFrehn was bored of making the same old plush videos that everybody else was doing. But one day, with the powers of Microsoft Paint, somebody else's idea, and Sony Vegas, DeFrehn Media was born. Sounds like a bunch of hippy-dippy baloney to make over a bunch of small videos, right? Yeah, you're right. DeFrehn Media today. To keep up with today's ever-growing YouTube population, DeFrehn has been investing a little bit of time and money in using old equipment to create a specific look. This here is a code processing machine, with all sorts of photograph and video manipulators installed on it. These are media recording and or playback machines. All of them have a different purpose. One plays rectangles, one plays circles, and the last one is used to get footage from a circle to a rectangle. And these are composers' tools for music. Not much else to it, really. All of these modern gadgets can be a little overwhelming, but thankfully, DeFrehn's fear of AI taking over the entertainment industry keeps the balance of technology in check. However, if modernization is the heart of DeFrehn Media, then the employees are the soul. Let's see if you got what it takes. Confident, courageous, and a smile that says, hello. It seems like you have the makings of a good employee, Cameron. But for every good employee, there's always one that's not so good. Let's see. Impatient, unfocused. Take a gander at his, please God, put me out of my misery button. We have names for employees like these, but we'll call this one Angus.
I'm getting paid overtime for this, right? Sorry, can't hear you. One of these days.
Training!
Ooh, does this mean I get to make a video now?
Yes, but we do have to set a few guidelines first. Let me introduce you to AID.
AID?
It's an acronym we pulled out of our butts. Listen closely. Act, Initiate, Distribution.
Oh, AID!
Now you're catching on. Now let's see if Angus understands AID. Remember, no one wants to be an Angus. Act. An act always begins with a story. It could be about anything. A brave young hero saving a princess from an evil overlord, all the way up to everyday life of a set of headphones. Once a story is conceived, it is up to the employees to act upon what is given to them. Live action or animated, acting is an essential part to any story. It could make an abysmal script a lot more tolerable, depending on the acting at least. Here we see Cameron making faces. There's actually a reason for this. In the days of Disney and Fleischer, animators would have a mirror in their office. That way, they can reference themselves when drawing a character's expressions. Now let's see how Angus does his act.
Alright, I got it. Wait, what was my line again?
Don't worry, Angus. You can always reread the script. After all, as long as the paper remains intact, the ink in your script will remain permanent forever, including all the mistakes! Or you could print a revised version of your script at any time. Initiate. Once you've animated or filmed all the necessary scenes, it's time to edit all of it together into a cohesive story. Editing can make or break your video. It is the video that most people will see once it's finished after all. Don't like editing? Not a problem. Just hand over your footage to somebody else and see what they can come up with. there's a 50-50 chance that it'll turn out better than you expected, or it's always helpful to leave a few notes for the editor. That way they can understand your vision better. Be sure to include timestamps when pointing out any problems. Finally, it's time for the moment you've been waiting for. Dum 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 dum. Brrr, dum dum. The product is ready for distribution. Once everything is finished, and just a warning ahead of time depending on the product, it will take a long time to finish. It is off to the distribution machine. Now, depending on the project, there are many ways of distributing your video. Websites like YouTube or Newgrounds are excellent for allowing more people to view your video. You could also burn the original video file to a DVD or Blu-ray for future-proofing and watching your video without the need of Wi-Fi. But there's one app that will help your video be seen by millions. You want to know what it's called? Are you sure? Okay. The app is called